What's going on, guys? Welcome back to 100% Chelsea and welcome to your combined 11 of Chelsea versus West Ham with Dan Lawless from West Ham Fan TV. Mate, how you doing? Sorry, get it. It doesn't work for me.
Now, it does. It
doesn't work.
That's rock solid, mate. That's rock solid.
No, it's not. It's all right. It's Italian. But look, listen, we'll get straight into it. Obviously, combined
don't
11.
laugh anyway. All these Chelsea fans were laughing as soon as you said combined 11. We'll get into it. Let's see.
I actually think, I thought about this on the way down. Me and Scott were in the car, had a little debate going, should we do a combined 11? Because thinking, do you know what? I think there is definitely room for manoeuvre. I think there's players which are going to have to shoehorn in different positions. Yeah. But we'll get straight into it. Start with goalkeeper, Kepa, left back.
Wait, can I just say, is this on form? Because if it's on form, after the Everton game, none of our players would get into flipping Dagenham and Redbridge.
We made that mistake when we did it with the United stand, because then we only got two players in. So we're not going to do it on form because that's shite. But we'll just move on and talk about what we've got and what these players are. Our combined 11 of the best Chelsea and West Ham. Keeper we've already decided is my keeper, Kepa.
Yeah, we decided that. I mean, Fabianski is
Fabianski.
Listen, he's not been Fabianski this season. Like I said, you've got to give him an honourable mention.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I think he would do well at any top six side. He was at Arsenal, and then obviously they let him go, and then he really come into his own. He's been brilliant for us. Our position really doesn't do him justice.
Okay. I mean, definitely an honourable mention. But I mean, Kepa's Kepa, most expensive keeper in world football, and honestly, for me, lived up to that price tag. And do you know how he's lived up to that price tag? Yeah. Because no one's talks about how shit he's been. Yeah. He's not been shit. He's done a job, and that's what's important. Obviously, cup final was the cup final. That's sorted now. It doesn't matter. You move on from that. But we'll move on to left back, and this is where it gets interesting straight away. Marcos Alonso doesn't even get close. Emerson's our option to put forward. Who have West Ham got who they can argue for that left back slot?
Well, we've got two left backs, Aaron Creswell and Arthur Masuaku, who really a lot of people feel like isn't actually a left back.
No, he's more a winger.
Yeah, he's more of a wing back, but he never really gets the opportunity to play there. And I don't know why, with Anderson out, we don't give him a chance there. I mean, the guy's a baller when he's on form. Yeah. But Aaron Creswell, he's not the sort of player that sets the world alight, but he's coming back into form. He got his England call up. He went a bit downhill after that, but he's been solid since he's come back. So it depends. If you guys really aren't sure about your left back, like I said, then I'd put him in there.
I'm going to leave this one to Scott. Emerson or Cresswell? Emerson?
We're talking ability, yeah.
We're talking ability on Emerson. Okay.
So if we're
Creswell's got good delivery. Creswell's got good delivery, but I think Emerson's better defensively.
Okay.
All right.
I've always said that is because a lot of people will say Masuaku can't defend. We need Creswell in, right? It's true. He's not a defender, but Creswell isn't known for his amazing defensive ability. He's sort of
he's a wing back as well.
He's sort of like a little bit of a jack of all trades, master of none. He can be decent going forward.
Proper Scouser.
Yeah. You said it, not me. You're going to get the Scouse army after you if they're watching this.
Listen.
You know what they're like online. Now they're going to go after me.
He's a quality player, Aaron Cresswell.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's like I said, he's decent going forward. He's great at set pieces at times and crossing, and he's decent at defending, but he's not amazing at either one.
See, okay, we'll come back to it. I think we'll build the rest of the team, and then we got to look at this as if we're going to actually be using this team for playing. This will be the side that you put out. So it's going to be Cresswell / Emerson at the minute. That's my I'm. Well, I mean, best rest of the defence kind of does itself, doesn't it? Yeah. Chelsea, Rudiger, Louise,
sounds like all your
Dave.
chants, doesn't it? Chelsea.
No. I don't like I've heard that one before.
I couldn't. I'm sorry. You said it. It just popped in my head.
You lot talk about bubbles. All right, we'll move swiftly on. Look, I think.
So you guys don't know anything about what a metaphor is. You know what a metaphor is?
Yeah, I don't know what a metaphor is.
Sorry, our songs are a bit more complex than Chelsea. I'm sorry.
Your songs are literally the only thing which is complex. You make it hard for yourself. All right. We'll move on. All right. So we're going Louise, because there's no real argument for. It's like Issa Diop or Ogbonna, right?
Balbuena, also the general. I mean, he's been injured for quite a while this season. Him and Diop formed an amazing partnership. Diop, like I said, he weren't great against Everton, but overall in the season, if we're going overall, he's been brilliant. You know, your old manager Mourinho called him a monster and said, look, whoever signed him, you know, he's big, he's tall, he's quick.
No Kurt Zuma though.
Yeah, well, so who are you saying is
I'm going Luiz and Rudiger. Diop is just a B-Tech Rudiger. Rudiger is big, powerful, strong, and can really do. I like Rudiger.
I don't know. I'm saying based on form, not based on form, but based on ability at the minute, Rudiger, but Diop's got the potential. Let me put it to you this way: PSG were interested in him 6 months after he went to West Ham.
Okay, I get that, but right now
21 years old.
he's got the potential, but we're not talking about potential 11. We're talking about combined 11 right now, and right now Rudiger is better than him.
Well, you got to
I
get
agree.
B-Techs.
But I haven't got anything against B-Techs.
One shit's on B-Techs.
I don't-
Davo's got a B-Tech.
Davo's got a B-Tech, to be fair.
Double B-Tech. There you go, mate.
I have got B-Techs. I've got A-levels.
Chelsea fans are like, who the hell is Davo? Is there a Davo on the
No,
channel?
Davo's actually Scott because basically Dan, Jace and Damo from West Ham we were down in Brighton, they were there for the weekend as well, and they got so drunk they forgot his name, so I just decided to start calling him Dave.
I think Jason turned up and he's just terrible with name. Jace was just like, Davo's like, Scott.
So
and it
his
just
name's Scott. No, hang on, you were like, it was Scott. Me and Daisy were like, yeah, it's Scott. It's Scott. Oh yeah, but he looks like a Dave though. We'll call him Dave. I'm like, for fuck's sake! Like, well, it's shit like that where nights start, it goes wrong, and Scott ends up in an ambulance. But other than that, you know, we move swiftly on.
Yeah.
Luiz, Rudiger. Right back. Who have you got as an option?
So we've got Ryan Fredericks, pace, super quick. Since he came back from injury, looked very good. And Pablo Zabaleta.
As good as Zabaleta was, I think we'll give that to Aspilicueta. I think we'll move into a midfield three.
So when you said at the start, I can see a lot of your players getting in here. We're
moving towards the front, mate. We're moving towards the front.
All right. It'll be top heavy on West Ham, yeah.
Right,
We'll
so
see.
we're going three in midfield, yeah.
Okay.
Declan Rice,
Yep.
Kante.
Obviously, got to be in there.
I'm going to people chasing after if I don't say Jorginho, but I'm not going to say Jorginho. I'm going to say right now, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I'm going to shoehorn in there just because I can.
Noble.
Mark Noble. Yeah, Mr. West Ham, yeah, Mark Noble. He loves... I know, it's right. I was watching the game on the telly, and he came for an interview afterwards. He loves the camera, doesn't he, Mark Noble? Mark Noble's going to be a pundit when he finishes his career. You watch.
He's not like a lot of these bloody players that have just the worst, driest personality ever. Do you know what I mean? Like, you want someone like that in football who wears their heart
He's a
on their
proper
sleeve.
lemon squeezer, isn't he?
Yeah,
Mark Noble.
He is.
He's a proper
You'd
Ebenezer.
go out with him on a night out.
Oh, I got out with Mark Noble. Like, yeah, get the Sambucas in, boys! He's definitely one of the guys I beat her eye and up and going, hey! That's him. Look,
Just for that alone, we should stick him in.
Marbella, mate. No, nah, he's not going in. I personally won't put it in, but I think Declan Rice definitely gets in. I'm kind of, the way I'm looking at this side, I'm looking like we play. So we've got a deep liar, it's a playmaker. But right now I wouldn't have that as a playmaker. I'd play 4-2-3-1, and I'd play Declan Rice and Kante together.
Yeah.
And Declan Rice can be that guy who Kante gets the ball to, and then he can shift it and drive forward. So Ruben Loftus-Cheek could be sat in 10.
Yeah.
And then my two wingers, I'd put Felipe Anderson on the right hand side and Hazard on the left.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Felipe Anderson. Yeah. I think on form, overall on ability, yeah, Felipe Anderson. I mean, because it's obviously a toss-up. You got Lanzini as well.
Yeah.
Who else have we?
Lanzini, I forgot about him. Lanzini or Loftus-Cheek?
I think you got to give it to Lanzini, surely. Loftus-Cheek has been loaned. I mean, look, he's a really good player, and I'm glad that he's getting a chance at Chelsea now. But I think he's still got a lot more time to develop and grow. Like I said, I don't think we've seen the complete Loftus-Cheek, and I think Lanzini, ability-wise, if we're looking at that.
Okay, I'll give you Lanzini. Yeah, I'll take Emerson at left back then.
All right.
Okay, so I'll put Lanzini at 10. Honourable mention Loftus-Cheek. Right hand side, honourable mention Hudson-Odoi. Honourable, but like you're saying with Loftus-Cheek, he starts to develop as well. So it's interesting to see what happens there. We'll have the same conversation in a year's time. Who knows? Centre forward for me, I'm going to argue for Giroud. Because Arnautovic has been injured and he's not been at the races.
We're not saying on form. We're not saying form.
I know I didn't say not on form, but what's already? He had a really good couple of months, and he's a solid player. But
let's look at as well what he offers, like the way he can just pick up the ball from deep. He can take players on. He's a baller when he wants to. He can link up play. He offers so much. He's got pace. He's got the bastard factor.
I love a good bastard.
Like Giroud's more, interested in his hair and,
Yeah, but Giroud's
does a better job than you, like.
Low blow. And to be honest, mate, you can't really talk about it, can you? So you're not exactly an expert, are you, Dan?
No, it's like ex-players talking about football. I'm an ex-person with hair. I'm a pundit. I'm a hair pundit now.
You're a hair pundit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to get a haircut after this when I go home. Going back to Fog's Barbers in Tunbridge Wells. Big up Sam Punya. My barber looks like Kieran Trippier. It's actually quite funny. He's got a decent bar in it though, and he knows how to look after it. But I mean, look, okay, I'm gonna give you one out. Yeah, it was a plug. Please give me a cheaper haircut. But other than that,
because other than that, we've got Hernandez,
very good player,
poacher. So whether
Chicharito,
Andy Carroll.
Okay, we'll glaze over that. But I think okay. So
right.
team of the minute: Kepa, Chelsea back four, Emerson, Louise, Rudiger, Dave.
Wait. Oh wow, the back four. You're naming the back four, right? Yeah.
I'm not talking about Scott. Two DMs. I'd go Declan Rice and Kante. Yeah. I'm giving you Lanzini at 10, but I want to argue for Loftus-Cheek. Put that in there.
Put him as an honourable mention.
Left hand side, Eden Hazard. Right hand side, Felipe Anderson. Honourable mention, Hudson-Odoi. And then centre forward, Arnautovic. Yeah. Not so honourable, but up there as an argument potentially could be Giroud. Yeah. But Arnautovic is definitely the better player.
Giroud, mate.
Yeah. Super sub Giroud. So yeah, I think that's the side that would get Europa League.
I absolutely love that team.
I think it's a good team.
We're talking about that team when they're at their best. Each player at their best. That's definitely got to be a challenging team. Like if you bring out the best of each player, that's great because like I said you got a good back line, you got a great keeper. Then attacking wise, like I said, you got Hazard with lid flipping Arnautovic, and you got Anderson, and you got Kante and Jorginho and.
No, Jorginho's not in there.
Oh, you didn't put him in there. I thought you said you'd get slaughtered if you put him in there.
No, so I would get slaughtered if I didn't put him in there, but I'm happily going to get slaughtered. I think Jorginho is an honourable mention that could get in the side, but for me, look, the biggest thing with Jorginho, there's no doubt that he is a quality player. There's no doubt about that. We spent the money. He's proven in Italy what he's capable of. Problem is, maybe he just can't do it in England. He's developing. There's no doubt about that. He's definitely someone who can. He cuts passing lines. He can move the ball really well if he has the right players around him. He could thrive in this system in a team that we've made. But I wouldn't start him. He's a very niche type of player. He isn't the guy who's going to whip loads of long balls every single time. And people that keep putting forward compilations saying he's been robbed of assists. Yeah, when he's been playing the ball that inch too long for someone not to get onto and stuff like that. And even Sarri himself has said he is a not short pass merchant, but he's someone who's going to create the triangles and manoeuvre and operate in short, small spaces in front of the defence. But a rather solidity of Declan Rice and Kante for me personally. I'd put him on the bench, Jorginho, but I wouldn't start him.
That's you're going to be dealing with the comments. Who's managing this team? Sarri or Pellegrini?
Pellegrini.
There's only one manager who's won a trophy.
That's the argument. I think look, everyone can talk about Sarri ball and all this stuff. Pellegrini's got a proven track record. Real Madrid, Man City, Malaga, Villarreal, as Scott said it in a very Spanish voice. Yeah, I'd take that team. I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, I like it. I'm happy. Like I said, it didn't start so well on a West Ham perspective, but we picked up a few spots, and I'm glad we come on and done the Chelsea starting 11, and we got a few players in there. I'm happy.
Exactly. Well, I mean, ladies and gents, leave us your thoughts in the comments section below. Obviously, this is. Oh, why ride a bike? Obviously, this is our opinion. It's an opinion. It's not the team.
It's allowed.
It's allowed. Listen, it's freedom of speech. If you disagree with us, let's have a debate down in the comment section below. Let's try not to call each other nonces. All right. Let's not do anything stupid here. Let's have a nice chat about it. But listen, I'm that, guys. Make sure you subscribe to 100% Chelsea. All social media links down in the description: Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. Also, we're up for 3 awards in the FBA's. Technically, 2 and Lawrence. So you've got Lawrence in the best international category, Jeanne in the best women's category, and obviously us for best club content. So please, you can vote for us. There'll be a link down in the description. Obviously, make sure you head across to West Ham Fan TV to see my preview with Dan talking about Chelsea. Mate, thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks for having me, mate.
It's right. And yeah, we'll see you later. Take care.